Hey, Miles here, milesbeckler.com. In this video, we're going to look into the past of 9 marketing gurus, specifically analyzing the niches that they used to get started. This is a follow-up to my Fire Ready Aim niche selection video, where I kind of revealed 13 of my past attempts that I tried before really nailing my niche that works for my wife and I, and then this second niche here. The goal is to empower you, to inspire you to begin taking action, to just choose a niche and know that you're going to be pivoting, you're going to be adapting, and 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 years from now, you may not be operating in the same niche, but everything you learn is going to support you. To prove this point, I've done a little bit of research and dug into the history of 9 marketing gurus who you probably know by name, and we're going to look at where they all started, and you probably already know where they're at today. Real quick, just I don't endorse these guys. This isn't a list of people I'm saying, definitely don't follow them. Don't go subscribe to their list. They're just going to sell you overpriced things you actually don't need. This is just an example. Cool. So number 1 is Eben Pagan. Now, Eben Pagan, currently, he wrote a new book, Opportunity, that actually is a fantastic book. He has created 10 separate $1 million brands online. Eben Pagan started with Double Your Dating. He started by teaching guys how to get more dates. Now, this isn't just relationship advice, right? He niched down below the basics of relationship advice and he chose guys. And then what problem did he help solve for the guys? It's helping guys get more dates. That was the very specific problem that he started out with. That was his first multi-million-dollar brand. That really is what put him on the map. Number 2, Russell Brunson. You probably know of Russell Brunson. He creates software now and really over the top, overly expensive membership programs and courses that you don't need for success by any means. But he started out selling how to create potato guns and pornography addiction solutions. Those were his 2 niches that he got started with. Number 1 was literally like, let's go create potato guns, PVC piping, hairspray, how to shoot potatoes out of guns. He's from Idaho. There's relevance there. And then the second one was pornography addiction, something he just thought was a problem that needed to be solved. And those are 2 of the niches that he started in way back when. Number 3, Frank Kern. Frank Kern is quite well known as a goofy internet guru, and his beginning story is known by most as being in the dog training niche, but actually before he got started in the dog training niche, I believe his first niche site was teaching parrots to talk. He, through keyword research, realized that there was a need and there were people searching for questions on how to teach parrots to talk. He outsourced the content creation process. He had an ebook written and he began selling that ebook, and that was the beginning of his kind of internet marketing career. When he pivoted over to the how to train dog, kind of how to train dogs niche, he actually found a way to duplicate out the websites, and he essentially duplicated one how to train your dog site and book out for every dog breed. So it was how to train your Cocker Spaniel, how to train your Golden Retriever, how to train your Labrador, and he made about 600 clones of the same site, and that was his, I believe that was his first crack into the $1 million business range. We can't do those things anymore. Google has banned sites that kind of duplicate out in that way, shape, or form. So he was kind of an early mover advantage in that sense, but he started in the pet training niche in many senses. Number 3, Mike Dillard. Mike Dillard has earned over $50 million online, and he started by solving a problem that he had, which was how to recruit distributors for network marketing, or MLM. And he wrote a book and he sold, I believe, $25 million worth of this information piece, which was his book, Magnetic Sponsoring. The interesting thing now, Mike Dillard, I've been on the inside of some of his courses, and he actually beyond doesn't recommend MLM. I would say he kind of talks smack, and he's actually against the entire MLM and network marketing industry. And he believes that internet marketing, affiliate marketing, and creating your own info products and membership courses, membership programs is a far better option and opportunity for new aspiring entrepreneurs. And I find that really interesting. Like, his original niche he started out with was how to kind of recruit network marketers. He blew up in his network marketing business. He sold a ton of these books and this information piece to network marketers, along with several other products. But now he's literally gone a full 180, and he literally doesn't recommend anyone goes into network marketing. It's interesting to show how far he's gone from his original niche to where he is today. Next up is Ryan Deiss. Ryan Deiss's goal through Digital Marketer is to be the first $1 billion a year internet marketing brand. They currently sell everything from really high-end custom tailored suits to prepper things, and they have a knife knife brand, and they sell makeup, and they do sewing stuff, like all over the board. They have so many brands that they leverage internet marketing for. Now, he started with household cleaning products, and he was in college. He got a finance degree. He wanted to marry his wife, but he couldn't afford a ring, and he didn't really think that the finance degree was going to lead him on the path of abundance he wanted. So he, through his dorm room, or in his dorm room, started creating a website in the kind of household cleaning products, and then he moved a little bit more into the health program. Once that first one worked, he started to expand out into the health stuff. That's a pattern that you're seeing here over and over again, right? Eben Pagan, I didn't mention what his second one was. His second brand was all about, or his second major product was all about body language, how to read body language, because that was the next problem that people had after they got more dates, was how to read her body language to know what she's thinking. So that was his second one. For Frank Kern, it was teaching parrots, right? So training pets, teaching parrots, and then he merged over to training dogs, right? So he kind of went deeper into the same thing. Russell Brunson was a little bit all over the place. Mike Dillard, recruiting for MLM. Then he went into black belt recruiting, was another product he had. He put out 3 or 4 separate info products in that space. Ryan Dice, again, cleaning products and health. Gary Vaynerchuk, who you probably know of, he was in the wine niche, and that dude has been in the wine niche since he was like a tween, right? He was, I think, 13 or 14 years old, and he says he would bring the wine magazine that was kind of for wine distributors and wine dealers into school with him, and he would read that to learn everything he could about wines, because he knew he was going to sell wines. And he really went all in on YouTube, the video a day method. I think he did over 1,000 videos in 1,000 days, and that really put him on the map as a marketer. Now he runs an agency. I heard him on an interview with Grant Cardone. He said he earns about $19 million per year. His agency is worth hundreds upon hundreds of millions of dollars. They do hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars a year in revenue, doing social media marketing for very, very large brands. Again, he started in the wine niche. It was a family business. It was something he plugged into. He knew he was a salesman. He really skilled up from the age of like 14. He began his research and really honing his craft of wine. He started putting out content in his 20s or 30s on Twitter and YouTube. And then now in his late 30s and 40s, he's moved on to the guru status of how to do marketing, how to be an entrepreneur, etc. Jeff Walker. Jeff Walker has the product launch formula. I know more people who have failed with his product launch formula program than have succeeded. He started out with day trading. I believe Jeff Walker was the first person in the internet marketing world to make $1 million. No, that wasn't Jeff Walker who made the first $1 million in a day. He's really one of the kind of big time earners on the launch process. A lot of people use his launch process. Day trading and Forex is where he started because it was something he had interest in, and he just kind of went forward with that. Pat Flynn, who you might know from Smart Passive Income, I disagree with his such focus on passive, because there's nothing passive about this world. He is not a passive individual. He's very active in his business, very active building new courses, creating new content. So the passive bit is a complete bold-faced lie. But either way, he has created a very successful brand for himself. He started within the architecture niche. Now, he went to, I believe, Berkeley, and he studied for a LEED certification course, which is a green certification course, to be able to be LEED certified as an architect. And he realized he could actually sell training materials helping others who want to take a LEED certification test. And that was his initial foray into the internet marketing space. So his education, right? He was trained, and he studied on how to kind of do architecture in this green certified way. He went through the certification course, and at the end of that, he realized, oh, wow, I could actually teach other people who want to go through what I just went through, and that's what he did. So he relied on his education background, and that was his first foray in. And then finally, Joe Polish. You might know Joe Polish from Piranha Marketing. He runs the Genius Network. He's also the I Love Marketing podcast. He's one of the most connected internet marketers around. He started as a carpet cleaner. He had a carpet cleaning business, I believe, in Phoenix, Arizona. He needed to figure out how to get more clients for his carpet cleaning business that was failing at the time. He studied Dan Kennedy. He studied copywriting. He learned how to market his personal carpet cleaning business. He understood how to use direct mail marketing and direct response marketing, and he literally exploded his carpet cleaning business. Then he began to essentially sell the training package and the marketing materials for carpet cleaners all over the country. So he took what worked for him in Phoenix, and he sold it to the carpet cleaners in the Bay Area, the carpet cleaners in San Diego and in Topeka and all over the world, right? The Denver, everywhere. So he was able to duplicate his marketing he created for other local businesses that weren't necessarily conflicting with him. Again, he solved his own problem first through really working on his business. He spent years and years and years of study and practice and actual work to master the craft of marketing. Then he started to teach other carpet cleaners marketing. And then after that very, very long path and creating millions and millions of dollars in that really small seeming obscure niche, at that point, he kind of stepped into the broader range and the broader world of marketing. And that's how he kind of, his path went to the marketing guru land. Every single person we've covered, and that's all 9 of them right there, every single person we've covered started in a niche that's different from what they're doing now. Every single person we covered here started in a niche that was not the make money online space, that was not the internet marketing space. They all started in an actual niche. Some of them just made a decision. They're like, you know what? Potato guns. I'm in Idaho. I got 2 weeks off from school. I'm going to learn how to make potato guns, and I'm going to build a course and a DVD on this, and I'm going to sell that online. Others were scratching their own itch. They had a problem in their world. They're like, I have to figure out how to solve this problem. They effectively kind of documented what they did to solve the problem, and they sold that solution to other people who had that problem. And even like you look at Ryan Dice, the household cleaning products, going into wellness, Evan Pagan's big problem. He couldn't get dates. He was a dork, right? He was literally that guy from kind of the backwoods of Oregon, kind of a heavy metal guy, couldn't really find his way, really was awkward with women. So he was really studying dudes who had a gift and a way to really communicate effectively with women. He studied it to the point of really mastering what they were doing, and then he learned how to communicate that effectively, and he did a lot of testing on that stuff himself. So it was solving his own problem. Frank Kern just jumped in. He found a niche teaching parrots, and then he leveraged it over to the dog training. But all of these guys now are doing something very different than what they did when they started. Those old products may still be up and live, but they're focused on now teaching marketing. That's why I called them marketing gurus at the beginning, because these are a lot of the key people that most people look up to. These, in my opinion, are the people that you need to make sure you unsubscribe from, because they are going to distract you from the one thing that you actually have to do, which is put in the work, create content, and be helpful to your audience. That's the biggest trick. Studying their courses will not help you be more helpful to your audience. You need to put forth great content that is of value. You need to be able to offer things in exchange for their opt-in that takes them deeper. Just like I'm doing with this channel here, just like I've got with my free course, the 7 steps to kind of how I went from side hustle to $1 million business. Those are all designed to help you actually get forward progress and momentum on your path to creating the internet business you desire. I'm focusing on being helpful. All these guys with their first actual businesses, they were really focused on being helpful to these little niche audiences, these little segments of our world that most people ignore, like how do I teach my parrot how to talk? Now, these niches have been done, these ones I went over. We need to niche down deeper than what they did. So the dating might be dating for guys on Tinder, right? How to get a good response on Tinder. Everything needs to go the next level down from where it once was, because there's more people searching, there's more people connected online, and there's more competition. So we got to drill down a little bit deeper, but I really wanted to show you how all of these different people got their start in such a wide variety of niches, and that most of them created multi-million-dollar businesses in their niches first, before ever transferring over to teaching internet marketing, to teaching how to make money online, or any of those components. Just like I have been making money online since 2003, I've been full-time with this since 2010. I didn't begin teaching how to internet marketing anything or how to make money online until 2016. That is literally 13 years of experience, 6 years of full-time experience, day in, day out, 60-hour weeks, grinding it out every day, 7 days a week. I still work 7 days a week, putting out work on my niche sites that I'm still growing, and this platform that you're watching right now. I hope this has been helpful for you. Again, the goal is to inspire you to choose a niche. Fire, ready, aim. Jump in, get going. You'll learn so much. It took me 13 failed attempts to find the one that worked with my wife and I. This is now the third one that you're watching that's working, because once you get that pattern of success, once you understand what works in one of these niches, you can roll it out to other niches. You can expand your brand, expand your reach, and that's what's worked for me. That's what's worked for every one of these. So follow the proven path to success. Put on the blinders, ignore the shiny objects that say you're going to make millions or you'll get up to 10 grand a month this first month. Those are just trying to sell you things that will distract you from doing what is required. What is required? Putting in the work. putting in the time, creating content, being of service to an audience, and then doing that at scale, leveraging the YouTube, the podcast, the written word, the blog, growing your email list, sending emails every day, being of service to your audience at scale is key. That takes a lot of work. It does not take that much consuming of content. It takes more effort producing the content than it does consuming. I hope this video has been helpful. If you've enjoyed it, give me a thumbs up here. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me in the comments. Feel free to share this video if you thought it was helpful. If you think you know somebody who would get value from this, grab the link above, go ahead and share it socially, whatever you do. If you embed it, please just give me a link back to milesbeckler.com to credit the source of where this came from. And I thank you very much. I've got 2 more videos coming out for you this week, so be sure to subscribe so you get the video when they come out. If you've already subscribed, hit the little bell and you will get a notification when those new videos come up, because I got some great stuff coming down the pipes for you this week, and look forward to connecting with you on the next video.